Hello Mushkins, and in this video I'm going to be attempting to make jiggly water slime for the first time ever, and in this video I'll show you the process. I tried 2 different glues and I'll be showing the exact recipe for both of those glues in this video. And here we have the first glue that I will be using to make my jiggly slime. This is Leech Office Glue, and you can buy this brand of glue at most stationery stores like P&A. So I poured about 500 ml of my glue into a big mixing bowl, and then I added 750 ml of water. And then you're just gonna have to stir it really nicely so that the glue mixes thoroughly with the water. Next, it's time to mix your activator solution, and to make my activator I took 1 teaspoon of borax powder and I added 2 cups of warm boiling water to that borax powder. Make sure you ask for an adult to help you with this part since the water can burn you. And then once you've added the water, just mix that thoroughly, and then you can start adding it to your glue and water mixture in little bits while stirring. So this is basically just a really bad slime in a way. It's making a really jiggly, watery type slime that is actually quite fun to play with. It's not my favorite, but I thought this would be a cool video since I've never ever made jiggly water slime before. And then once your slime mixture starts pulling away from your mixing spoon and pulling away from the sides of the container, you can go in with your hands and try kneading the slime with your hands, because this will just help mix it a little bit easier. And just make sure that your activator solution has cooled down properly before going in with your hands. Like I said before, you can burn yourself, so please be careful. And then once you're happy with the consistency of your slime, you can just put it back into your container and just make sure that you cover it for 1 to 2 days just to clear up nicely. But as you can see, the Leech Office Glue is quite a milky glue. It's not as clear as what I would like it. So the next glues that I will be trying is this next brand, and this you can also get at most stationery stores like P&A, or you can try and search for it online. So I took 2 bottles, which is about 500 ml, and I added that to my mixing bowl. And as you can see, this glue is already much clearer than the Leech Office Glue. So I was really excited to see how this water slime would turn out. So after adding your glue to your bowl, it's time to add 750 ml of water. And then like before, just stir it nicely so that the glue and the water can mix thoroughly. Next, it's time to make the activator solution, and for this particular glue, my activator solution was made up of half a teaspoon of borax powder and 2 cups of boiling hot water. Make sure you ask an adult for help with this step. Then you just stir it to make sure that it mixes very nicely, and then you've got to add all of this activator solution to your glue and water mixture. But just make sure you add it gradually and keep stirring as you add it. And then once your activator solution has cooled down and you've stirred your slime nicely until the slime starts pulling away from the sides of the bowl and the spoon, you can go in with your hands and just knead it nicely to make sure that it's fully mixed. And then you just cover your mixture and set it aside for 1 to 2 days without touching it. And then this is what it turns into after 1 to 2 days. It looks so cool and clear. I decided to add some really cool pigment to this water slime to see what it would turn into. And it was a lot of fun to mix together. Like I mentioned before in this video, it's not my favorite slime texture, but it's something I've never tried before. So it was really awesome. It kind of feels like a store-bought slime, but what made this fun was that I could add my own things to this water slime. And it's also just a lot of fun because you can make a really big bowl of slime from a little bit of glue. This was probably one of the coolest pigments that I have ever added to slime before. It kind of made me sad that I only had 2 little pots of it, but I absolutely love the color shift of green to purple. It's not for you, Jeff. Come, sit. Stay. Next up we have the Jiggly water slime that I made with the Leech Office glue. This is what that one looked like after a day of standing untouched. I added a little bit more to it to just make a really big bowl of Jiggly slime, and I decided to add a little bit of blue food coloring just to get away from the milky murkiness of the slime. So I mixed that in, and then I decided to brush on some pigment and to add some gold leaf, and this was a lot of fun to do, and this one also turned out so beautifully. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed seeing how I make my water jiggly slime. I can highly recommend trying out this recipe if you have a little bit of glue lying around and you feel like experimenting a little bit. It's not my favorite slime texture I've ever made, but it was a lot of fun to make and then to mix random things into it. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you want to buy any of our slimes, you can go to the link in the description of this video and it will take you directly to our website. You can use code YouTube for 10% off your entire purchase.